Hello everyone, hope you all are doing well. A very good afternoon to all of you. And today again, I have come up with another live session. So today, as we always do, we will first review our last analysis and then we will go ahead and analyze Nifty, Bank Nifty and other stocks. So last 5 weeks we are in this live session and we are analyzing Nifty, Bank Nifty and few stocks continuously. First week I said that the market will be bullish and it remained as a bullish market. Second week also market remained bullish as been predicted. Third week also market remained bullish as I predicted, and on the fourth week also market remained bullish. Last week also I predicted that the market will remain bullish. Now last week price capped up, moved up a bit higher, but then it came down and at the end it created a narrow range red candle. So in a way we can say neither it was bullish nor it was a bearish candle which has formed in the chart. So neither the bulls nor the bears won. So in a way, as because price gapped up and moved up at initially first 3 days and then it retraced back. So I can say, okay, I was partially correct, but I was not wrong. Because price was sideways, it haven't created a bearish movement. It didn't came down a lot. So last week, whatever prediction I made, I was on the bullish side, but price created a non-bullish or a sideways candle, a narrow range candle. So my prediction of bullishness was partially correct. So if we see last 5 predictions, then I can say 80% of the last prediction, market prediction I did, worked in our favor, 20% partially correct. Still now, I haven't got any failures in last 5 predictions. I gave 2 investment calls during this time, one in Glenmark and the other in Bank of Baroda. Both were long calls, and since then approximately 27 days has passed and Bank of Baroda has given more than 17% return. Not only that, Glenmark also has given a return of 9% and above. I mean, if you go and search the market, you will not get a single FD which will give you more than 7.258%. And here, within a span of only 27 days, we have earned more than 70%, 17% or 9% in both these stocks. So yes, this investment calls are working well. I expect them to move up further, but yes, price never moves up in a straight manner. Price will move up a little bit, then again it will retrace back, then after retracing, it can move a little sideways and then it will start again moving up. So this is the characteristics of price. So I feel price can go up, but price might go up slowly and every time it moves up fast, it will retrace back and then move up again. So these 2 calls are working in my favor and we are seeing good returns. In this last 5 weeks, I have given many trading calls as well. One Nifty call has already given 416 points. It was a success trade. Another Nifty call which is working. My target for this long call was 18,500 and price has reached 18,442, so almost near to my target, but it still haven't given my target. As of now, it has given more than 400 points profit and 3.21:1 RR in this Nifty trade. What I am expecting in Nifty, I am expecting my target. Another 40-50 points, I expect it to happen. I expect to get my full target in this Nifty trade. I have also given a trade in icicibank which also got fill, and after the fill it has given more than 1:1 RR. That means we were able to do de-risking. De-risking is a concept of risk management which helps us to risk-free our trade. What we do in de-risking, we book a portion of our trade, a portion of the shares we bought as such that even if price goes down to our stop loss, it will not make us any loss. So as I said, how we trade, first we check the trend, second we check for the trap zones, and third we check for the risk management. So as far as risk management does, this trade is now risk free. And I am definitely expecting my target. Yes, price is standing near a resistance. I am expecting that this resistance will be taken out, and once it is taken out, we will have a nice trade in icicibank. I also have given a trade in Axis Bank, but we haven't got fill yet. Expectation, the way the market is working there in Axis Bank, I feel that we will get a fill in coming days in Axis Bank too. Let's see how it happens. How the price comes down to my entry will be very important. That is something I and my students will be observing in Axis Bank, how the price is coming down to our entry, and based on that we will take a decision that whether to go ahead and trade it or to abandon this trade. But as of now, I think that price is going to come down to my entry in Axis Bank. Rest Bank Nifty trade didn't got triggered, price is only moving up. So that's all the review of the past trades or investments and predictions I have done in last 5-6 weeks. Now let's go to the charts and start analyzing. So here I am. Hi everyone, and hope all of you are doing well. And today we again going to do some analysis and try to find out whether Nifty, Bank Nifty is going to go up, go down, or it's going to remain sideways. So the first chart is in my screen is the icicibank. This is the trade which we discussed. First time price came, gave nice reaction. This is the first time, one reaction. This is the second time, second reaction. And this is the third reaction which is happening from the same level. Price is basically moving sideways. What I am expecting here? I am expecting that might be price will be able to break this high. If price be able to break this resistance which has been created newly, then what will happen? Price will retrace back and give our target. So for icicibank, you should book a part of your trade if you are already in, make it risk free, and then wait for this resistance to take out, which I think will be taken out this week, and then on retrace, then you might get your target. This is how risk free trading is done. Now for Nifty, where is Nifty? Here is Nifty. If you remember, I told you how we do the analysis, how price action analysis is done. First, we check the trend. Second, we look for the trap zone. Basically, once we know the trend, then we look for the trap zone. And third, once we have the trap zone, we know that we have a trade. We know that there is there where we can put an entry, a stop loss and a target and can take a trade. But when we want to take the trade, how we will take the trade? Are we going to enter with all of our capital in it? No. We are going to do some risk management. We are going to take a little portion of our capital and we will risk it in any trade. And then again, once we are in the trade, we will manage the trade. How? By once price moves in the direction we want, once price moves towards our target, we will start booking our trade in a way that our trade gets risk free, because many a times this too happen in the market that price moves in your target, moves towards your target, and then it stops at around 1:1. You will see mostly this happens around 1:1, and then again it comes back to your entry, and that gives a lot of pain. As a trader, you get a lot of pain when that happens. So to get rid of that pain, if you book a portion of your shares at 1:1, you will not feel that pain. Even if price comes back to your entry, you will be able to hold the trade. Think how many times price came down after 1:1 to your entry, and because of fear, you booked the trade. And once you book the trade, what happened? The price shoot up and gave you a target. If this has happened with you, then you should always do risk management. This really happens in the market. So once you book at around 1:1 a portion of your shares, then what happens? It gives you that free mind. Even if price comes and hits your stop, you are not going to lose a single penny. And if you are not going to lose anything there, then your mind becomes free. You don't feel fear. And when you do not feel fear, what happens? You are able to hold that trade. Basically, you are able to hold it for either stop loss or target. So when this happens, even price moves sideways over your entry, you are able to take the trade. Hold the trade. So let's do analysis for the day. First thing, trend analysis. So for trend analysis, what should we do? We check the steepness of the trend which is in motion. So from the bottom, I check how the price has moved, and I found that currently price is in a very steep movement. The trend is very steep, and believe on me, if trend is very steep, sooner or later the price of Nifty will change its trend. Right. Now again, last few weeks I was talking about that, and I also said that if price going to go down, is it going to go down right now, or it will go after a few days, maybe a month later? So that is something we need to find out, because if it goes up right now rather than going down, we can also make money by going long right now. So that is one thing we need to find out, whether the price is going to go down or go up. That will make a lot of difference. So as far as trend goes, I should be thinking short, but when I see that there is a 3 drive which has formed in the chart, I know that this is a descending 3 drive. And as I said before, descending 3 drives are extremely bullish pattern. How to trade it? If you remember, I have discussed this in my past sessions. After the engulf of the trend line, on retracement you can go long. And it's in front of you. Price has retraced back twice and it has moved up, breaking all the levels which has formed. And as you remember in my last session and before also, I said that in a daily time frame, price has created a Quasimodo, right? And what I said, I mean, if you go back to my sessions, last 3, 4, 5 sessions, you will see me always saying that do not go short in this Quasimodo, rather go long, and ultimately the Quasimodo broke. Why it broke? Because that is what it happens. I mean, if you go and check, 60, 65%, 70% of Quasimodos break. And then what happened? Once the Quasimodo broke, I said, okay, now this will act as a hidden zone and you can go long. One disclaimer, my dear friends, not all Quasimodo becomes a hidden zone. So do not try. There are a few pointers you need to know before you do that, okay? I understand many of you go through free YouTube videos and you try them. Believe me, if it is not giving you results because the free videos doesn't talk about the entire nitty-gritties which you need to follow to know all these stuffs. Anyway, so price did moved up. What was my expectation? If you remember, I have given a long trade from here. Price gave 2 fields, 1, 2, and now moving up towards my target. What was my target? My target was 18,500. So price made a high of 18,442.15 today. So this is the high which price made. And again started coming down. That's okay. If price is coming down, that's not a big worry. Understand, as I said before, when price moves up, it never moves up in a straight manner. It always goes up a little, then comes down, then again goes up a little, then comes down, and so on and so forth. So the entire journey you will see so many red candles, but overall the price is moving up. This is something you need to understand. So couple of red candles doesn't matter. And where price is standing, price has broken this level, price has broken this level, all these levels here are taken out now. So what will happen? Price is retracing back. I expect it to go up again. Now, when it goes up, there is a small probability that after it goes up and gives my target of 18,500 for this trade, which is around 3.79:1 RR, right? Let me check that as well. I mean, this is my entry, this was my stop, and the target was 18,000. Sorry, the target was 18,500. I mean, this is okay. 3.67, something like that. 3.67, 3.65 is my target. I mean, that's good enough. Look at the points I am getting, more than 500 points. Last month, I gave a trade in Nifty, a swing trade rather, and it worked like anything. It gave you 416 points. This month, I again give you a trade in Nifty, and that is going to give 500 points. Already it has given 449 points approx. So that's a very good trade as far as swing trades goes. Now, is it that price, I mean, that means that I am expecting price to go up again next week. So, yes, Henry, this is live. Hi everyone. So this is something which I am looking at, that the price will go up, it will hit something, and again it will move up till 18,500. Once it moves up to 18,500, if you go to a hourly chart, you will be able to see that price probably, right now it is very difficult to say that it is going to create a channel or not, but I think probably price is going to make a channel here. So if price creates a channel here, my expectation is once price hits the upper boundary of the channel, then it has all the reason to come down. So next week we can see some kind of a volatility in Nifty. I expect that the price of Nifty to go up, and if a channel forms, price goes up, makes a higher high and touches this upper boundary, probably we can expect it to come down. So this is my thought process as of now for Nifty. I expect it to go up, but then again, after hitting this 18,500 odd area, it can again start coming down. So be careful on that. If you are going long, then you should be thinking till 18,500, and then you should be waiting. I mean, never ever trade at all-time high. Basically, this will be all-time high for Nifty, and from here I expect some retracement. So at this point, I will not be taking a short trade. Rather, I will wait for price to come down, right? Once price comes down and breaks a higher low, then we will move forward and think, what should we do next? As of now, this will be a long, and let me see what happens, whether my target gets achieved or not, and then we will discuss in the next live session. One thing, this is a descending channel or wedge, whatever you call it, a rising wedge. So descending channel, ascending channel and rising wedge. So ascending channel are bearish in nature. That is why I think once price touches the upper boundary, it should come down. Okay, so that's my view on Nifty, and I also have a daily level there which can give some kind of a reaction, but this level is tested once, so very difficult to tell that this level is going to give the reaction. Or sometimes what happens, this kind of levels are faked out. Price will take out the stop loss of this level and then come down. So that is why I don't want you to take a short trade there. Rather, let the price action happen, and then we can think of taking a short trade. As of now, I expect my target of 18,500. That means I expect price to go up in Nifty. Next is Bank Nifty. Just a second. I have a lot of markings there. I want to remove it. I don't want to make the chart look clumsy, because when the chart is clumsy, it's very difficult to read, and definitely it is very difficult to make you understand also what going on in my mind. So here is Bank Nifty. Okay, so like Nifty, it also, the trend is steeper. So as I said before, in my last 5 sessions, whenever trend is steep, you can expect it to break. But when it will break, there are a couple of theories on that. I'm not going to elaborate it, but as of now, I think a little bit more is left. Price will go up a little bit, and then I can expect that the trend will break, like what I discussed in the Nifty chart. If you remember, in last month October, I said this candle, this October candle is going to close as a momentum candle. Okay, and I expected that November month price will touch this area and it will also create some kind of a green candle or a bullish candle. And that is what happened. Price just came down and then started moving up, and a little bit of a week and so is left. I mean, today is 21st, and another few days, and this month candle will also close. What I expect this candle to close as a narrow range candle. I expect it to close as a narrow range candle. Bank Nifty has already made a higher high in the chart. As you can see, it has made a higher high, but the way the chart is behaving, this can be a trap for all of us. Okay, in Bank Nifty, if you remember, I gave a trade from this area, but price has never retraced back to it, and still it is very, very far from that level. Here I expected it to come to this level and then give reaction, but it didn't. It moved up from there. You cannot do anything when price moves up above your level. You have to wait, right? You have to wait. So here price moved up and then started creating a lot of narrow range candle, right? And what is narrow range candle? You get a lot of reference in YouTube. Those are the small candles. The big candles are momentum candles. The small candles are narrow range candles. So the price started creating a lot of narrow range candles and started moving up. I must tell you, when price creates a lot of narrow range candles one after another in a diagonal manner, then it's not a good movement for the price. And we expect somewhere from there at the top, price will start falling down and nothing will stop it, and it will again start coming down. If it comes down, this will be a level where from we can expect some bounce. When I go to hourly chart, I see that price is moving up by testing all the levels. Price is moving up by testing all the levels. What does that mean? That means we do not have any pending orders. We do not have any pending orders. We work on pending orders, my dear friends. In price action, we work for pending orders. And here, there is no pending orders. So what will happen? Again, like Nifty, here in Bank Nifty also, I can see price is trying to create a channel. If tomorrow price goes up and hits this upper boundary, then I expect it to come down again. And if it comes down, I mean, there is nothing to hold it. There is nothing to hold it because all levels are tested. In that case, what I expect a big fall. But can we trade that fall? Yes, we can. But there is a way to do it. We are not going to short at the all-time high. I mean, please, many a times this happens. These are the cautions you need to understand. This changes your trading, you know. When I started my career of analysis, I came to know about channel. I know that whenever price, they used to tell me that whenever price goes to the upper boundary, go short. Whenever price comes to the lower boundary, go long, something like that. But, you know, many a times I have seen in many channels that prices shoot up much. What will happen? That happens. This is all-time high. We do not have any supply on the left, right? So it will be foolish to go short at the all-time high. But yes, the way the price is behaving, I believe that price will come down. Now, there is a belief and there is a confirmation. These two are two different things. I might have a bias, but can I trade it? This two you need to understand. So here I have a bias that price will touch this channel boundary and it will come down. But I will not trade the bias. I will wait for the confirmation, right? So once price comes down, then I will tell you what to do next, right? Because there is all tested levels, I believe price is going to come down. Once price comes down here, then we will get a lovely trade. Okay, so as of now, what I think, Bank Nifty will go up, test this, and then come down. So this week, a lot of volatility you might see in Bank Nifty as well. So my prediction for Nifty and Bank Nifty is more or less same. If price comes down to this level, again, I will think to take a 2:1 trade here. But then first it comes. As I said, we will also have to observe how the price is coming towards my level. Is it coming directly, in a way that I want? There are many ways price comes down to your level. Nobody talks about that. See, one thing I can tell you, if price coming down and creates a fresh trap zone just before your level, I can assure you your level is going to stop out. Right? So approach analysis is also very important, which I teach in my PG's masterclass. Right? So here, when price comes down to my level, as because price has went so much and then coming down, I will also have to observe the approach. If the approach is good, I will go long. If approach is bad, then we will see what to do next. Okay, so this is how the trading happens. You just cannot just draw up a trap zone and go and trade it. No, that's not going to happen. Okay, even trap zones fail. So you have to do proper analysis. You have to find out the trend. You have to follow the trend. You have to find out a good trap zone, and then you have to also observe the approach. Then only you get the best trade. So this here, I see that coming days we might get a short trade and then a long trade here. We'll see to it how to trade them. As of now, next week first, I expect price to go up and then complete the channel. If at all it wants to create a channel, then it will complete the channel, give my target in Nifty, and then it might retrace back. And if it retraces back, next week we will see if we can take short trades. Okay. So why I wait for the next week? Because price has not created anything right now. It's all something from my bias, from my understanding of the chart, from the patterns which I can see. But confirmation comes when it gets printed on the chart. 2, 3 days, 4 days, we will see the chart forming all these things. Once it forms, we know, okay, this is the time when we can go for a short trade. Okay. I also discussed Axis Bank. Where is Axis? Okay. So Axis Bank is far from my level. I expect it to come to my level, and from there it will bounce. So expectation is Axis Bank might come to my level. So yes, I did the review. I showed whatever analysis I have done. I have reviewed it. Then I have done a new analysis of ICICI Bank, Axis Bank, Nifty, Nifty Bank, and we will again meet next Sunday for another analysis, and we will see whether price is following our analysis or not. Whether we are doing good job or bad job, whatever it will be, it will all come to know. So I end this analysis today, but don't forget to subscribe, like and share, and press the bell icon to get notification. Don't forget to do that. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining. Bye-bye.